they checked with the Dublin Public Library, which is what they were told to do. And the present policy is a branch library is needed where there are 15,000 people within a 1.25 mile radius, and if there is no adequate library collection within 20 minutes driving time. Dublin does not meet either requirement at this time. Several alternatives were suggested, which are now under consideration by Dublin City Council. Well, we women wouldn't take no for an answer. And so we made visits to the council meetings, and the men, they were all men, there were no women on council at that point in time. And they would say, now what do you ladies want tonight? You knew what we wanted. And so eventually there was Columbus Public said that they couldn't do it either. But then they built a new branch in Gahanna, and there was a double-wide trailer that had been their library. So they said that might be a possibility if we could do something about it. So several of us went over there, and I think we had high heels and hose, I think, and probably gloves. We were all dressed up for the nines. And we looked under this building and in and out of this building, and it was like 20 by 40. I think that's about how big a double-wide trailer is. And we thought it would be fine, far better than what we had, which was the bookmobile. Well, what can we do to get a library here? And so there was a site that, at that time it was the dog catcher's house. We had a lady who she didn't really catch the dogs, but when she found strays, and she'd house them in that little cabin kind of thing until she found a good owner for them. And that was on the site where the library is now. It took 6 flat tires and 3 days for the library to come here. So we decided that we would open it on St. Patrick's Day, 1971. And so that was really the first St. Patrick's party, because after the opening we had an open house at the library. And our director from the main library came in, and I think the floor was starting to bounce a little bit. Of course, we had the policeman, the fireman, and the mayor, and everyone was there. And he said, "Is this safe to be in? Is it safe to be in here?" I think he wanted to get out as soon as possible. But because it was St. Patrick's Day, and we were going to wanted to cut the ribbon with the shillelagh, then Governor Gilligan agreed to come and help us open the library.
What do you like best about living in Dublin?
I just like, most of all, I like the people.